The executive arm of the government is seeking the National Assembly's approval to spend an additional 14.37 billion shillings in the financial year 2019-2020, which is set to end in just 6 days. This is according to the Supplementary Budget 3 tabled on the floor of the House during today's session, which was dominated by debate on the Finance Bill of 2020. Julian's Amboko with the details.
The executive has returned to the floor of the August House, seeking the green light to bump up the planned expenditure for the financial year ending June 30th, 2020, which is just next week, by 14.37 billion shillings. This expenditure encompasses an 8.86 billion shillings increase in recurrent expenditure and 5.51 billion shillings increase in development expenditure. Accounting for the lion's share of the increase is the Ministry of Health, whose expenditure estimates have been revised upward by 6.7 billion shillings, gobbling up 46.62% of the total increase. Coming next after the Health Ministry is the State Department of Housing and Urban Development, whose increase is 2.38 billion shillings, and the Defence Ministry with an increase of 1.9 billion shillings. The 6.7 billion shillings increase in the budget of the Ministry of Health is attributable to the upward revision for the budget allocation to the Health Policy Planning and Financing Programme from the initial 30.66 billion shillings to 37.36 billion shillings. The allocation for the delivery of affordable and social housing units under the State Department for Housing is also set for a major boost in its purse, with the allocation being revised upward by 2.33 billion shillings to stand at 4.56 billion shillings. On the other extreme end, however, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions has taken a hit with its budget revised downward by 90 million shillings to stand at 3.28 billion shillings.
Section 43, subsection...
Focus now shifts to the National Assembly, which has only one sitting left to pass the proposed supplementary estimates before the current financial year draws to a close next week on Tuesday. The third supplementary budget for the financial year 2019-2020 brings to the fore the challenges the government is facing in adhering to its fiscal consolidation agenda, especially in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Julian's Amboko, NTV.